What up? Coming to you live from Mendy Imports. Today's going to be a fun day going over all the cars that David has for sale. We're also going to talk about his giveaway he's currently running. Shout out to Israel. This is a new Kei Van in his fleet. Nice Daihatsu try. Automatic. It is two-wheel drive. Has AC. 116,000 kilometers. I love these patterns on the tries. Clean back here as well. LEDs, okay. LEDs up front too. Nice headliner. I think these are Civic wheels if I'm not mistaken. They have Daihatsu caps though, which is nice. And some spacers. Yeah, it has 4x110 to 4x100 spacers if it zooms in. Comment below, how do you guys feel about the Daihatsu Classic? I know everybody loves the Subaru Classic. I show a picture on the screen right now. That's a crowd favorite. People like the vans, people like the trucks. I don't think these are bad. It's very Mitsuoka-ish in my opinion. But if anyone's looking for a Kei Van stateside, this one is for sale. 7,000 or best offer. Paint's a little rough and it has some little dings and dents, but it's a titled Kei Van in America with wheels, clean interior, automatic. If anyone's looking for an automatic, those are kind of hard to come by. And honestly, the biggest pro on this vehicle is this right here. All my HiJet homies, you guys know what's up. If you don't know what's up, twin cam HiJets are essentially like the fastest K engine you can get that isn't supercharged or turbo or anything like that. Like this is up there with the Clover 4. It's probably even faster than the NA Clover 4. But these are quick. Like this van could easily go 60, 70 miles per hour with no problem. I remember I drove one of these back when I was in Hawaii and it was twin cam. And I didn't know much about the twin cam at the time. I was like, okay, it's, you know, it's dual overhead cam. That's cool. But does it really make a big difference? And it makes a huge difference. So next we got the Suzuki Carry. I'm not sure if David fully diagnosed why this one felt a little slow. But we saw this guy already. They got the City Field Special. Good old pretty exhaust. And I think someone commented what wheels these are. I'm not sure. It says Element. We picked these up in Japan at Up Garage. They were relatively cheap. I think maybe like $500 with tires. But David wanted that clean white on white look. And now, let's hop on the SMX and go to his second location where all the giveaway cars are. There's even a Toyota Liteace Noah and some other bangers over there. Location number 2. We got Old Reliable over here. This might be taking a trip down to Virginia to sell the midget. I got 2 people very interested in the midget right now. Just don't know exactly what's going to happen. I don't know who's going to get it. There's someone who wants to buy it in Chattanooga, and then there's someone that wants to buy it in Boston. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted, but I think it's going to be sold instead of going on Cars and Bids. And then I just need to sell the Terios and then SMX. And then next week we're going to pick up the Mighty Boy, the Pink Alto, and the Carry. But here's the other cars that are on the giveaway. Here's my Serena, man. I have so many cars that I can't even bring this home. It just doesn't make sense for me to have 5 cars parked outside at that. People always ask why I sell cars so quickly, and it's honestly because things don't always go according to plan. Like when I bought this car on Cars and Bids, I was like, cool, it's $4,500. I need myself a full-size daily. I got to drive around with Rodrigo in June when they come to America. And the only car I had at the time was the Blueberry Lemon. Obviously, 3 people can't fit in the Blueberry Lemon. So I was like, I'm going to get this. I'm going to drive it around a little bit. I'm going to use this to also go to Boston. I'm going to use this to do a bunch of like just full-size car things. Like the mirror walkthrough is great and all. K cars are great and all. But sometimes it's a huge pro to have a full-size car like this. This thing even still got the wheels back here. I forgot about these. Stay tuned for some more Speedstar content. But when I got this, I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to drive it. Everything's going to work out. What ends up happening, we went to Virginia Auto Mall. I had 0 intentions of buying a car, period. That Terios was super cheap. I was like, whatever. $4,500, how can I lose? So then we bought the Terios right away, bought LEDs, did the A Toto. I'm still waiting to get tires. I just don't have money for it. And then after that, Josh, he had the Wagonar. He was like, oh, you guys want to buy this Wagonar? We were like, of course. Heart-shaped rims, LEDs, bull valve, intake, boom, another car. So the Serena gets further back on the back burner. Then Wagonar sold. Then here comes SMX. So a lot of things are happening. But let me talk more on this beauty here. This is also part of David's giveaway. I told him at this point, since it's parked over here, let's see what happens. And I've seen a lot of comments of people saying that they actually want the Serena. It's just a great 7-seater, honestly. It's very similar to the SMX. I would say the SMX is, one, obviously a lot smaller and, you know, a little quirkier because it's the Honda SEX. But it's a good-looking van. After I bought the rims, after I threw those on there, these also have LEDs. I was like, how do you beat this for, you know, $5,000-$6,000? I'm going to save Project Acty for last because I still really haven't fully went over this car. This is the same car that we did the exhaust in, that Dad Bod Garage put a lot of work in, that Mendy Imports put a lot of work in. So next, let's talk about the vans, since this video is starting off with a lot of vans. So we have this Town Ace Noah. This is not part of the giveaway, but it is for sale. I'll put the price on the screen. I'm not sure what David's asking on this one. Another cool 4-wheel drive, which is really nice. Full-size van. Got the backup camera here. 3-door, of course. Let's see. Do we like this or do we like the Serena more? So this having a full-size seat is a little awkward. The Serena has like that gem seat where you can fold it up easily. I'm not sure if that one folds up as easily. You see this? It has like the little baby seat. So this one's more of like an 8-seater, really. Clean interior. Big Panasonic screen there. Dual airbags. Huge light. AC vents all around. Don't forget about the Serena. Is this automatic? Oh. Don't forget the Serena also has the double sunroof. Like, this is such a sick car. Like, double sunroof, man. How do you beat that? Let's go inside this one. I really haven't spent too much time in here. It's got 138,000 kilometers. Don't let me down, radio. Is it on? Oh, it is on. It just doesn't want to tilt. Got an ETC reader. Lots of space. Where's the cup holders? There's no way. Okay, there's one right here, but there's no cup holders. It works. It's making sounds. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me not play with it too much. Ooh, look at that, opens up. But this is cool. Nice van. Like I said, I'll put the price on the screen. There's also another car that's missing here, a Suzuki Jimny. I'll put a picture on the screen right now of David's car. His mom's actually using it, which is pretty badass. And it's stick shift, which makes it even cooler. Which makes her even cooler, I should say. But last but not least, Project Acty with... See that? You see the lights right there? It sucks that I was in Hawaii and I think I was in Florida while they were doing all this, but let's press it one more time so you can see. Man, and I honestly can make a whole video on everything that was done to this car. That's the window switches right there. Smells great. Nice chocolate brown interior. Got the 15s on there that look good. You guys remember we put the Wireless Wind exhaust. Got the rack up there. Remember we put the LED. LEDs up there too. Let's turn those on. I think most likely someone's gonna take the Acty just because the Acty's a crowd favorite. And it has fog lights. But you never know. It's kind of winter. It's cold. I can see some people taking the Serena. I can see some people taking the Jimny. It's between the Acty, the Serena, the Jimny, the Carry that we saw up there, and a turbo automatic Mitsubishi Minica. I forgot about that one. That's another good option too. If it's me, if it's actually Nicholas Jimenez, what car he would take, I'd probably take the Acty, honestly. You guys know I'm a huge Honda fanboy, but it's just cool though. Like, where do you see Actys with fog lights, with LEDs, with power windows, with power locks? Does it even do it with the door open? Oh, it does. With an exhaust, with relatively low kilometers, with nice wheels. Definitely would trade those over for some tries, but you guys know how I go. And then it has a rack. I think if someone doesn't take the Acty in the giveaway, I can see this one being sold right after the quickest. Forgot to even put the sub under the seats. We're going to Dad Garage in the next video, so we'll check out his Vamos actually. I've never driven a Vamos. I think Daniel Chavez bought it though. Shout out to the homie. He's actually part of the Patreon. He lives in New Mexico. But maybe I'll drive that one in the next video. But yeah, this is a great van. A nice cool lineup. If you haven't already, join the giveaway. Oh, you see the lights come on? Update. SMX is currently getting balance and in alignment. Alright, so we are in the Daihatsu, a tri-classic 2-wheel drive automatic twin cam Kei Van. And let's see what this is like. Space-wise, it's pretty roomy. I would say if you're 6 foot, you should be fine. Let's put it into drive. E-brake is up. Has power steering. Can't tell. I think it does though. Oh yeah, it does. It does. First pull. Going uphill though. I won't judge it off that too much. Let's make it right. But that was to 80 kilometers an hour. Oh, whoa! I just slid a little bit. I wasn't even going that fast. Let me show you from this POV. Slow down a little bit. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. So here's a pull. Automatic. You gotta admit, that's pretty fast. For it being an automatic 3-speed, don't believe it's carbureted Kei Van. That was genuinely throwing me back. But enough with the speed. What is this like as a daily driver if you're looking at getting a Kei Van? Brakes work good. Definitely has power steering. Has enough giddy up to keep up with traffic. Headroom is great. Does it have armrests? No armrests. Love the pattern. I think pattern would be a showstopper to most people when they see this car. E-brake. E-brake works. Has roll-up windows. Does that feature-wise? Has a Pioneer radio. Has AC. I guess let's just check if it works. It's cold outside. Yeah, AC works. It has aftermarket speakers too, which is nice. Has this here, which I'm not sure if this is standard. No one will ever convince me that Kei Vans aren't the best Kei. And I love me a Kei truck. Love me a Kei car. Love me a Kei sports car. B cappuccino. Love me a mirror walk-through. That's my favorite Kei, but Kei Vans numero uno. Update on the SMX. So I got an alignment. I got all 4 wheels balanced. Here's my graph. I'm gonna drive it home an hour and some change, and hopefully we're no longer shaking at 60 and 70 miles per hour. Who would have thought Mr. K guy over here is showing full-size cars?
Oh, I know, right? With tri-spokes too. It needs a car wash badly. It needs a Teggy touch.
Yeah, I'm bringing it to Teggy tomorrow. It needs Teggy touch and yellow calipers. ASAP. And underglow. I'm putting underglow on it.
Really?
Like if I keep this car longer than 2 weeks, I'm putting underglow on it, 100%. It needs underglow.
Oh, look. See? You can tell the difference. Shinier weights. And they kept your valve stems on.
Yeah, they kept it weight for the fames.
I'm kind of curious to know if it'll shake.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna drive home and I'll see. Because it only does it at like 60, 70 miles per hour. The only thing left to do is to clean up all the jizz from inside.
Oh.
Teggy will do that for me tomorrow. And then I'll be ready to go. First good news. Wheel straight. No more leaning.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.